Hello, thanks for joining me for another video beer review then. So today we've got another classic from Germany, and it's a beer that I've actually reviewed back in 2017, and it's the Weihenstephaner Hefeweissbier. So a classic beer from Germany. They're out of Freising, Bayern in Germany, which is in the southern part of Germany, Bavaria, and they're the oldest brewery in the world, founded in 1040. Imagine that. That is absolutely amazing. So yeah, had this one before. They do a whole host of other great beers. There's the bottle cap. I don't know if it's going to are you going to actually try and focus? Whatever. So anyway, purchased this one out of Sainsbury's, I think it was, when I bought this earlier on in the week. 500ml bottle. It was around about, I can't remember, about £2 mark, UK sterling. So great value. Nice brown bottle. So yeah, let's crack it open then. Oh, we have got a bottle opener, that's good. I didn't even look about that. So I'm actually using a Hefeweizen glass for this one as well. There's a bit of smoke for Jody. Do you watch my stuff? I don't think he does. I love him anyway. So yeah, we're actually going to use an Erdinger Weissbier glass for this one. The reason I don't generally tend to use these glasses because trying to clean them by hand is an absolute nightmare. But I thought, what the hey, sorry. What the hef for this one. So yeah, let's get the label out. Not that it's a you know, one of them kind of beers, but what the hef am I doing? So yeah, I mean, you expect this carbonation or, you know, head to a form at the top of the beer. It's perfectly normal for the style of beer, and then also if used in Germany. And there's still a little bit of room for my fat nose to get in there. So but yeah, one of the more regular beers we get in the UK from this oldest brewery in the world. Let's give a plug to another German brewery, Erdinger. Anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about the beer we've got. As you would expect, look at that. It's racing up through the beer, the old carbonation there. There's kind of a nice kind of orangey haze to the beer. Another thing you would expect. It's a finger and a half of frothy, well, not frothy, really tightly compact bubbled head then. You know, perfectly normal for this style of beer. A wonderful glass. It's you know, there's a finger worth of glass below the actual beer itself and all that kind of jazz. A really kind of strong, thick glass, you know, within the style. I mean, some people don't get on with these, but we're going a bit traditional on this review, so give it a swirl. You don't really need to give it a swirl and a sniff. You know, you get so used to doing the old swirling and stuff. It's like and then you forget what type of glassware you got. So it is what it is. Anyway, we've got about a finger and a bit of head. Then let's try and get an aroma. Lots of them very nice traditional aromas. You're obviously getting that really nice kind of banana, orange kind of tones to the aroma. A little bit of white pepper spice. A little bit bready, a little bit... I'm going to save a few kind of aromas till I get to the actual taste of the beer, because I think there's one or two there, but I just want to see if it mirrors the actual aroma to the taste. So we're going to dive right in then. So yeah, another wheat beer or wit beer or wheat beer or Hefeweizen, whatever you want to call it. Oh, it smells beautiful though. Anyway, cheers, Prost. Hashtag lacing. Not shoelaces, but you know what I mean. We're going to go again. I'll tell you what, in the last couple of months of me reviewing beers, I've had a lot of hype beers, I've had a lot of kind of that New England style beers and yada yada. I've also been drinking a lot of, as you might have noticed on the channel, a lot of lagers, Helles beers, German influenced beers, Pilsners, a few Hefeweizens, and it really is, I'm more kind of excited about trying these kind of things. I am the real hype breweries and their New England styles. It really is a kind of a, it's like a new kind of thing, although I've had them in the past of course, but I've not reviewed a lot. And these kind of beers, because I've not had them a lot over the last few years, I'm starting to go back into them now. It's really bringing a smile to my face. It's almost like starting again. And I'm really kind of buzzing for it, and I'm quite excited, and I want to try more. You know, it's that kind of that kind of Christmas shop kind of for adults kind of thing. These beers have been out for ages, but there's a hell of a lot of classics. I've had this one before, but there's a lot of classics I've never had before, and it's almost a travesty. And I'm going to rectify that over the coming months and going forward beyond this year. It's just a wonderful flavour. Nice kind of orangey kind of juiciness to it. That's the first thing that I'm getting. I know this is a re-review, and it'd be quite interesting to contrast the two reviews from like 3 years ago to now. But I think it's more, this review is more of an appreciation of a style that I kind of really haven't been trying on the channel. I'm really enjoying it. There's a lovely kind of banana-y, clove, coriander kind of herb, and I was getting the coriander. That's why I held back on that word when I was doing the aroma, and it's definitely coming through in the taste. It's really kind of smart. It's so easy drinking. It really is so easy drinking. Wonderful stuff. And this is an absolute bargain in the supermarkets, and I've just noticed that whole crown thing on the actual bottle there. Oh, it actually decides, and it actually says the world's oldest brewery. So let's go a bit into the brewery then. So this is from the brewery Untappd website then. So it's a bit of a longer review, but you know, why not? What the hey? What the hef, as I said. So the Bavarian State Brewery Weihenstephaner, not Gwen Stefani, that's something else, founded in 1140, is the oldest continuously operating brewery in the world. Being owned by the Free State of Bavaria, it is run as a modern company, brewing beers of the highest quality, successfully selling them in more than in more than 50 countries worldwide. And I know you guys in the States can get these, because I know that there's been one or two of the guys on various live kind of broadcasts from there. I think they had the Fest beer recently, which I hope to be reviewing in the next few weeks, because I do really want to pump a lot of these kind of beers out in the next couple of months, actually, not just for September, but for October as well. But yeah, this one, a classic, probably their main beer from this brewery. But there's a hell of a lot of other beers that I've never had before, like is it the Vitus? That's available at the moment. So yeah, there's a couple of bits and bats that I'm like, yeah, give it a couple of days and I'm going to be on the old interwebs and ordering them to review. Not just to review, but for me to try, but on camera as well. But yeah, anyway, enough waffle. I feel like I've been waffling a little while. But yeah, back to this beer. I mean, a lot of people say the Schneider Weiss, I think it's tap number 5, which I've never had, is the best within the style in the world. Again, another absolute classic that I've never had before. This is what I've had. I think this is one of the best. Where it's the best or not, I don't know. It's one of them things that going forward, you could do this against that, and then at the same time, bit of water in between, and then work it out for yourself. So it's very difficult unless you do that, which is a great thing to do this via this. Within the same style of beer at least. But yeah, what I'm having out of this is absolutely cracking. I mean, we'll get to it then. I mean, there's a bit of spice, there's a bit of clove, coriander, a little bit of white pepper, the banana aspect of the beer, a nice kind of juicy orange. Nice smooth mouthfeel, no hint of ABV. You can drink this till the cows come home. That's a saying here in the UK. In what context, I don't know, but I'll leave that one up to you. But yeah, it's a cracking beer. Great for the style. Awesome stuff. I've no idea what I actually rated this back in the day, 3 years ago, but what I can say to you is I think this is a very good representation of the style, and for a very good price point in the UK at one or two supermarkets. So on that basis, all things considered, I'm going to give this beer a solid 8 out of 10. So it's a 4 out of 5 on the old Untappd scalage. We'll go to there now then. This has had over 500,000 total check-ins, which is absolutely amazing for one beer. So it's had 3,646 total check-ins in the last 30 days. Most beers would be happy with that, you know, all the time. So this has had 390, let me get it right. I've had a beer. 309,700 check-ins of this beer, and it's coming in at a rating of 3.8. Wow, over 300,000 ratings, and it's coming in at 3.8 out of 5. That is staggering. What a consistent score that is. Awesome. I'm giving this a straight 4 out of 5. I think it's fantastic. Let me know if I've had this one before. Weihenstephaner, Hefeweissbier. Yeah, they're out of they're from Bayerische. Let me try and pronounce this. This is another thing I struggle with English beer names, never mind Germans. And it's not, there's no dishing, it's just me. So Hefeweissbier, Bavarian style, we get that bit. Right, you've seen the bottle, you know what it's all about. Let's have a go at this. Let's embarrass myself even more and lose more subs. I don't think you will, but I think you're used to it. So, let's have a laugh. I'm going to try and pronounce the brewery. Right, ready? I'll save the best till last. So, Bayerische Staatsbrauerei. Awful. Anyway, let me know if I've had this one before. It's definitely you know, you can definitely work that out for yourself rather than me explain it to you, because you won't know what the hell I'm on about. Anyway, that's a long review. I appreciate you watching until this point. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. That's all cool. Give us a thumbs up. check out my German playlist down below, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers then, take care.